We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nell. First up, we have Valkyrie from Spain, and they hold the SCI national title. They won by TKO in their last fight. Introducing first, he is Special K, Kell Brook from the United Kingdom. And they hold the SCI Continental title. Last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how this one plays out.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Spain. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, here is the current national middleweight champion, Valkyrie. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom. Introducing the current Continental middleweight champion, Kell Special K Brook.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Nice hook there. Nice counter. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That right hook not connecting. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter. Hold it right there! Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. halfway through the round. I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Code red for Kell Brook. Big shot, and Kell Brook is on the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's not to ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Needs to be careful not to punch himself. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. He's been cut. The referee's going to take a look.
You're taking too much to fight with him.
And yep, that's going to do it.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.